The National Electrical Code, specifically the 2017 edition, addresses the use of flexible cords and cables in Article 400.7. This article provides guidance on how these cords can be used safely and in compliance with the electrical standards, especially in the context of portable appliances and equipment. Section 400.7 FR focuses on appliances that lack a direct connection to the building's wiring. The code permits the use of flexible cords for such appliances, provided they are connected using a plug and receptacle. This means that if an appliance is designed to be portable and does not have a permanent wiring connection, a flexible cord with a plug is an acceptable method for supplying power. Section 400.7 FF discusses attachment plugs, emphasizing the importance of securing flexible cords to these plugs to prevent mechanical strain. The code mandates that cords attached to plugs must be adequately secured to avoid undue stress on the terminals. This is crucial for maintaining a reliable electrical connection and preventing potential hazards such as loose wires or overheating. Effective strain relief is essential in these applications. Section 400.7b addresses the use of flexible cords as pendants. The code explicitly prohibits the use of flexible cords as pendants unless they are specifically approved for this purpose. This restriction is in place to ensure safety, as standard flexible cords may not be designed to withstand the mechanical stresses and environmental conditions associated with pendant applications. Considering these code sections, a free-hanging outlet box with a plug and receptacle not directly attached to the equipment can be acceptable for portable equipment. However, it is imperative that the flexible cord is adequately secured against mechanical strain to prevent stress in the terminals. This can be achieved by using strain reliefs at both ends of the cord, ensuring that the electrical connections remain secure and reliable even when the equipment is moved or subjected to mechanical stress. The key considerations are firstly, the appliance or equipment must be genuinely portable. This means it is designed to be easily moved and is not intended for permanent installation. Secondly, the flexible cord must be appropriate for the voltage and current requirements of the equipment it is serving. Using an undersized or improperly rated cord can lead to overheating and potential fire hazards. Thirdly, strain relief is critical. The cord must be secured at both the plug end and the equipment end to prevent any tension from being transmitted to the electrical connections inside the plug or the equipment. Fourthly, the environment in which the equipment is used must be considered. If the equipment is used at a damp or wet location, the cord and connections must be suitable for wet locations. Fifthly, regular inspection of the flexible cord is important. Look for any signs of damage such as cuts, abrasions, or fraying. Damaged cord should be replaced immediately. Sixthly, avoid overloading the circuit. Ensure that the equipment being powered by the flexible cord does not exceed the capacity of the circuit it is connected to. Overloading a circuit can cause the circuit breaker to trip or, in more severe cases, can lead to overheating and fire. Seventhly, use appropriate grounding. Ensure that the equipment is properly grounded to prevent electrical shock hazards. If the equipment has a 3-prong plug, it should be plugged into a grounded outlet. Eighthly, avoid using extension cords as a permanent wiring solution. Extension cords are intended for temporary use only and should not be used as a substitute for permanent wiring. Ninthly, ensure that the flexible cord is protected from physical damage. Avoid running the cord across walkways or in areas where it could be pinched or crushed. Tenthly, follow manufacturer's instructions. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for the proper use and maintenance of the equipment and its flexible cord. In summary, the National Electrical Code provides specific guidelines for the use of flexible cords with portable equipment. Adhering to these guidelines, particularly regarding strain relief and appropriate cord usage, is essential for ensuring electrical safety and compliance. Remember to regularly inspect cords for damage and to avoid using them in ways that could compromise their integrity or overload electrical circuits. These practices contribute to a safer and more reliable electrical installation. The NEC aims to minimize electrical hazards and ensure that electrical systems operate safely. Understanding and applying these codes is essential for electricians, engineers, and anyone working with electrical equipment. Flexible cords are commonly used to connect portable equipment to a power source, providing convenience and mobility. However, their use must be carefully managed to avoid potential hazards such as electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage. The type of flexible cord used must be appropriate for the application. The cord must be rated for the voltage and current requirements of the equipment it is intended to serve. The cord must also be suitable for the environmental conditions in which it will be used, such as temperature, moisture, and exposure to chemicals. Cord, which stands for Service Oil Resistant Cord, is a type of flexible cord commonly used for portable equipment. It is designed to be resistant to oil and other chemicals, making it suitable for use in industrial and commercial environments. Cord is available in various sizes and conductor configurations to accommodate different power requirements. Strain relief is a critical component of any flexible cord installation. It is designed to prevent mechanical stress from being transmitted to the electrical connections inside the plug or the equipment. Strain relief can be achieved using various methods, such as cord grips, cable clamps, and molded strain relief features. The specific method used will depend on the type of cord, the type of equipment, and the environmental conditions. Outlet boxes provide a safe and convenient way to connect flexible cords to a power source. They are typically mounted on a wall or other surface and contain receptacles for plugging in electrical equipment. Outlet boxes must be properly grounded to prevent electrical shock hazards. They must also be suitable for the environmental conditions in which they will be used. Free-hanging outlet boxes offer flexibility in connecting portable equipment to a power source. However, they must be installed and maintained properly to ensure safety. The outlet box must be securely supported to prevent it from falling or being damaged. The flexible cord connecting the outlet box to the power source must be properly strain relieved to prevent stress on the electrical connections. Cable ties are commonly used to secure flexible cords and other cables in electrical installations. They can help to keep cords organized and prevent them from being damaged. However, cable ties must be used properly to avoid creating hazards. They should not be over-tightened, as this can damage the cord insulation. They should also be made of a material that is compatible with the environmental conditions in which they will be used. In addition to the specific requirements outlined in Article 400.7, there are other general requirements in the National Electrical Code that apply to flexible cords. These requirements cover topics such as grounding, overcurrent protection, and wiring methods. It is important to be familiar with these requirements to ensure that flexible cord installations are safe and compliant. Electrical safety is paramount when working with flexible cords. Always disconnect power before working on any electrical equipment. Use properly insulated tools and equipment. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and safety glasses. If you are not qualified to work on electrical equipment, hire a licensed electrician. Regular inspection and maintenance of flexible cords are essential for ensuring their continued safe operation. Inspect cords for any signs of damage, such as cuts, abrasions, or fraying. Replace damaged cords immediately. Keep cords clean and dry. Avoid exposing cords to excessive heat or chemicals. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that flexible cords are used safely and effectively in your electrical installations. The National Electrical Code serves as a comprehensive guide for ensuring electrical safety in various applications. Its specific provisions regarding flexible cords and portable equipment are crucial for preventing electrical hazards and maintaining a safe working environment. It is essential to understand and adhere to these regulations to minimize the risk of electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage. Understanding the specific requirements of NEC Article 400.7 is crucial when dealing with flexible cords and portable equipment. Firstly, consider the intended use of the flexible cord. The NEC distinguishes between cords used for appliances and those used for general equipment. Ensure that the selected cord is rated for the specific application. Secondly, attachment methods matter. For appliances without a direct wiring provision, the NEC allows flexible cords to be attached via plug and receptacle. However, the connection must be secure and prevent strain on the terminals. Thirdly, strain relief is paramount. The code emphasizes the need for adequate strain relief to prevent mechanical stress on the code's terminals. This is typically achieved using strain relief devices at both ends of the cord. Fourthly, avoid using flexible cords as pendants unless specifically approved. The NEC restricts the use of standard flexible cords as pendants due to safety concerns. Only cords designed and approved for pendant applications are permitted. Fifthly, consider the environment. The environment in which the flexible cord will be used plays a significant role in selecting the appropriate type of cord. Factors such as moisture, temperature, and exposure to chemicals must be taken into account. Sixthly, grounding is essential. Ensure that the portable equipment is properly grounded to prevent electrical shock hazards. Use cords with grounding conductors and connect them to grounded outlets. Seventhly, regular inspection is vital. Regularly inspect flexible cords for any signs of damage such as cuts, abrasions, or fraying. Damaged cord should be replaced immediately. Eighthly, avoid overloading circuits. Ensure that the equipment connected to the flexible cord does not exceed the circuit's capacity. Overloading can lead to overheating and potential fire hazards. Ninthly, proper support is necessary. When using free-hanging outlet boxes, ensure they are adequately supported to prevent strain on the cord and connections. Secure the cord to nearby structures if necessary. Tenthly, follow manufacturer's recommendations. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for the proper use and maintenance of flexible cords and portable equipment. The NEC is a living document that is updated periodically to reflect changes in technology and safety standards. It is essential to stay informed about the latest revisions and interpretations of the code. Flexible cords are an integral part of many electrical systems, providing flexibility and convenience. However, their use must be carefully managed to ensure safety and compliance. A thorough understanding of the NEC requirements is essential for anyone working with flexible cords and portable equipment. The proper selection, installation, and maintenance of flexible cords are critical for preventing electrical hazards. By following the guidelines outlined in the NEC and adopting safe work practices, you can minimize the risk of electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage. Remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Everyone who works with electrical equipment should be trained in safe work practices and familiar with the relevant codes and standards. By working together, we can create a safer and more reliable electrical environment for all.